Welcome to the Lifechanyuan Podcast, where we explore profound wisdom and uncover the path to true happiness and liberation. In today's episode, we challenge conventional parenting beliefs and invite all parents to reflect on the impact they have on their children's lives. If you are a parent or plan to become one, this episode is for you. Parenting is often seen as an act of love and responsibility, but do parents truly understand the full weight of their decisions? Modern society promotes the idea that having children is natural, expected, and even a duty. Yet, we rarely stop to ask, why do we have children? What responsibilities come with bringing a new life into this world? Are we truly fulfilling those responsibilities, or are we simply following societal norms without question? Today, we will explore 8 critical questions that all parents should deeply reflect on. 1. Did your child choose to be born? Children don't ask to be brought into this world. Parents make that decision. If you chose to bring a child into existence, then you bear the full responsibility for their well-being. This means ensuring they have enough food, clothing, and shelter. They grow up in a stable, supportive environment. They receive proper education, emotional support, and opportunities for growth. If parents cannot guarantee these, then what right do they have to force a child into this world? Isn't it unfair to bring a life into existence only for them to struggle? So many children today are born into poverty, broken families, or toxic environments. Is it right to create life without the ability to nurture it? 2. Are you fully responsible for your child's life? Since parents made the decision to bring a child into this world, does that mean they are responsible for their entire life? What if the child is disabled, sick, or unable to live independently? Should parents support them unconditionally for life? What if they choose not to work or pursue a lifestyle that doesn't align with parental expectations? If a parent is not prepared to take full responsibility, no matter what happens, then why have children at all? Who does your child belong to? This is a question that many parents fail to ask themselves. If children truly belong to their parents, then parents must take full responsibility for all their needs, struggles, and failures. They cannot blame society, fate, or even their child. If parents cannot provide education, a home, financial security, and lifelong support, then on what grounds do they claim ownership over their child? If, however, children belong to themselves, then why do parents often feel the need to control their lives? Parents must make a choice. If your child belongs to you, then take full responsibility. If your child belongs to themselves, then give them freedom. You can't have it both ways. 4. Why did you have children? This is one of the most uncomfortable yet crucial questions parents need to ask. Did you have children because you wanted to continue your family lineage? You needed someone to take care of you in old age. You believed that having children is a social expectation. You felt that raising a child would give meaning to your life. You thought children would bring you joy and happiness. If any of these are the reasons, then isn't it selfish? Why should a child be born just to serve the needs of their parents? The only selfless reason to have a child would be to provide them with a fulfilling life, free from unnecessary suffering, while respecting their right to choose their own path. If that is not the purpose, then should we rethink why we bring children into this world? 5. Can you guarantee your child's happiness? No parent can promise their child a life free from suffering. Yet many parents force their children into paths that bring them pain, pressuring them into marriage without preparing them for its difficulties, expecting them to have children even if they are not ready, forcing them into careers that don't align with their passions. If parents cannot guarantee happiness, then should they allow children to make their own choices? Isn't it cruel to push children into decisions that bring stress, unhappiness, and suffering just because society expects it? 6. Have you truly been a good parent? Before blaming children for being ungrateful, parents should first ask themselves, did I truly honor and care for my own parents? Did I provide my child with a secure and joyful childhood? Did I spend quality time with them, playing and bonding? Did I teach them wisdom about life, values, and spirituality? Did I help them prepare for the challenges of adulthood? Did I support them emotionally, mentally, and spiritually? If the answer to these is no, then how can a parent demand gratitude and obedience from their child? Were children born just to serve their parents, or should parents serve the well-being of their children? 7. Do you really love your child? All parents say they love their children, but love is not just words, it's action. Does love mean controlling a child's decisions, pressuring them to live according to your expectations, forcing them to sacrifice their happiness for family obligations? Or does love mean allowing them to choose their own path, supporting them without conditions, guiding them, but not controlling them? Many parents say a child can never understand a parent's heart, but shouldn't we also say a parent should try to understand a child's struggles? 8. Do you consider other people's children? Parents often prioritize their own child's success, but forget about others. What about children who are born into poverty? What about those who do not have the same privileges? What about children who suffer due to social inequality? Extreme privilege creates both motivation and resentment. If only some children thrive while others suffer, can any child truly be happy? If we truly care about the next generation, should we not work toward a society where all children can flourish? Final thoughts. These 8 questions may be uncomfortable, even controversial, but they are necessary. Parents must reflect deeply before bringing a life into this world. If parenting is done without wisdom and responsibility, then human suffering will continue indefinitely. The solution? Breaking free from narrow societal values and stepping into a new era of wisdom, the Lifechanyuan era. Thank you for listening to the Lifechanyuan Podcast. If this message resonated with you, share it with others. Let's start a conversation. Until next time, may you walk the path of truth and liberation.